It's never been easier to be homeless in America. Just take a look at the Keebler villages in Portland. They made a lot of people rich, except the homeless. And if you're in San Francisco, you can get thousands of dollars for being an indigenous homeless artist who is affected by coronavirus. And even if you're down in red San Diego, they'll give you an unlimited texting plan.
Being homeless in San Diego is actually not that hard because usually we're low income, and when you're low income, you get free phones, free food, free clothing.
I think we're spoiled. I think the homeless and the underprivileged, I think we're spoiled, to be honest with you. My sister's like, where do I sign up?
What her sister should have said was, where do I sign up to help the homeless? Because she's doing what every other politician's doing about the homeless. They're encouraging it. When you incentivize homelessness, you get more homelessness. Don't take my word for it. Listen to them.
Politicians, to me, they don't even live down here, so they don't really know. So they throw money at the problem, but they kind of got to get their hands dirty to really find out what the people really need.
Because we've done a good job hiding it and making our voter constituency believe that we're actually working on it, they've got away with just sweeping it under the rug.
So the politicians don't want to solve the problem. They just want to cut the checks to their friends and then claim they're being compassionate. You stay classy, San Diego.
And the veteran that Fox Digital interviewed, she said, you have to look at all of these individuals differently. Some have just lost their jobs, and you can easily get them off the street in housing and back in the workforce. Some are mentally ill. Some are mentally ill with drug and alcohol addictions. Some are just addicted that you cannot look at them with a broad brush, and they just keep them on the street, these governments.
There's so many people who could be productive citizens, who could change this country for the better, and we're abandoning them. That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's the light that Kate Monroe, who created these videos, went out, spoke to these people, really shines on this. She's the CEO of VetComm, a San Diego business with a nonprofit arm that helps the homeless veterans find housing and disability compensation, the things they need. A Marine Corps veteran, she did a spectacular job bringing this to our attention. And also she draws attention to the breadth of the issue across California, that it's not just San Francisco that we talk about so often. This is San Diego, that surrounding area down there, and it shows how wide the breadth of the issue is there across California. And we have highlighted it in other cities like Philadelphia and Chicago as well.
If you fix the problem, these cities will no longer have these budgets, said a homeless person in Portland.
There's a woman named Mary Monroe who runs a homeless veterans organization in San Diego who actually went out to talk to the community, and she's put forward a plan to deal with this, which I thought seemed so smart, and basically to designate people by why they are homeless, to start with the people that are the easiest to get off the street, which are people who've just fallen on financial hard times, then go to people with mental health issues, then drug issues. What about implementing plans like that all over the country?
And I actually have a really decent solution, I think, if anybody would listen.
I'm listening. Fire away.
So what I think, sanction camping is the next step for people. Just banning encampments and where are they going to go? That makes no sense. We need to provide that solution. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, so I know that we could easily build a beautiful, call it home sweet home. We could provide them 6 pillars that they need, which would be, it would be sanctioned, it would be sanitary, which they don't have now, it would be safe, which they don't have now, secure, they would have sustenance, and services. If you build infrastructure around them, the military can build huge infrastructure for thousands of people in less than 3 days. I think that we could do that here in San Diego for a tenth of the cost that we're going to spend on these hotels, because my feeling is, transition without transformation is an absolute nightmare, waste of time, energy, and taxpayer dollars.
Speaking of taxpayer dollars, boy, the homeless industrial complex really makes money off of this problem with huge salaries to the executive. And to your point, Kate, the homeless are still out on the streets not getting the help that they need. Hopefully people like you bring down that homeless industrial complex, because this is really taking a toll not just on residents of San Diego, but residents in every city, in every country in our great country. Kate Monroe, keep it up. Thank you.
I know that, this whole thing is about solutions.
Yes.
Can you give us an idea of what solutions you recommend?
The solution I recommend is something I've kind of been nicknaming Home Sweet Homeless. And we need to do sanctioned camping in San Diego. There's so much open land. There's a lot of defunct KOA campgrounds. If we got everybody in one place, we bucketize them, we could get all the people into this transitionary housing who want jobs, get them gone first. The next batch, we can get them into rehab. We can get them all of the health services that they need and get them going. But putting them in Balboa Park is not safe for our public. It's not safe for them. Putting them in hotels is just going to lead to their suicide. Those two are not the answer.
And moving them anywhere under California law is going to be a very tough ordeal.
Very difficult.
Great work on your part. Kate Monroe, thank you for coming in. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate you.